Hello, everybody. Welcome back to 5 minutes of personal development. You can do 5 minutes a day. All right. And I'll show you how. So we're reading Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, How to Study. This is my book that I wrote. And we're going through chapter 1 right now, the introduction. So I'm on page 35, and here we go with our timer. Life is strange and often imponderable. Both the success and failures have their roots in simple experiences. Mr. Darby's experiences were commonplace and simple enough, yet they held the answer to his destiny in life. Therefore, they were as important to him as life itself. He profited by these two dramatic experiences because he analyzed them and found the lesson they taught. But what of the man who has neither the time nor the inclination to study failure in search of knowledge that may lead to success? Where and how is he to learn the art of converting defeat into stepping stones to opportunity? In answer to these questions, this book was written. The answer called for a description of 13 principles, but remember, as you read, the answer you may be seeking to the questions which have caused you to ponder over the strangeness of life may be found in your own mind through some idea, plan, or purpose, which may spring into your mind as you read. One sound idea is all that one needs to achieve success. The principles described in this book contain the best and the most practical of all that is known concerning ways and means of creating useful ideas. Before we go any further in our approach to the description of these principles, we believe that you are entitled to receive this important suggestion. When riches begin to come, they come so quickly, in such great abundance, that one wonders where they have been hiding during all those lean years. This is an astounding statement, and all the more so when we take into consideration the popular belief that riches come only to those who work hard and long. When you begin to think and grow rich, you will observe that riches begin with a state of mind, with definiteness of purpose, with little or no hard work. You and every other person ought to be interested in knowing how to acquire that state of mind which will attract riches. I spent 25 years in research analyzing more than 25,000 people because I too wanted to know how wealthy men became that way. This is an important page. I say that every time, but this is an important page. He's talking about how Darby analyzed his failures so that he could learn the lesson inherent in them so he could move forward into the person he was becoming. We have to understand that we need to learn from our failures and learn the lessons that we are meant to learn so we can continue to move forward. A lesson will present itself over and over and over again until we actually learn it and apply what we've learned. So it really behooves us to pay attention, to notice, ooh, this doesn't feel right. What's going on here? And learn the lesson inherent in that. But then he also talks about the fact that we have these 13 principles, and there's a certain type of attitude of mind, conditioning of the mind that allows us to attract the life that we want. And he says that we begin to attract ideas. And that's how it works. Things don't just fall into our lap. Ideas fall into our mind instead. We have to understand and be on the lookout for new ideas, new thoughts that pop up that help us move forward towards what we want. So we have to sometimes quiet our minds and open our minds to new ideas and new possibilities. Recognize that new ideas are going to show up the more often we spend time with the goal that we are looking to achieve. And I love his statement that when riches begin to come, they come so quickly in such great abundance that one wonders where they have been hiding all those lean years. And he can say this because it's by law. Because when we understand how to work with these laws, these principles, then all of a sudden it becomes a natural way of doing things. And then we're more on autopilot, right? We've conditioned our mind. We've created these paradigms and these programs to attract more and more riches. So I encourage you to begin to be on the lookout for new ideas that come your way. Write them down and begin to act on them. All right, everybody, have a great day. See you tomorrow.